revolution. Hotter for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut.
I feel like a champion.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners.
Haters wanna hate, they make top 10. Double, triple team, what they need to defend. I juke left and I'm going with the win. I'm going with it. I feel like a champion. A champion. Ain't nothing that can't be done. Oh, yeah.
Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
First pitch coming your way next. On the hill for the Mariners, Ryan Wu. Well, Singy, he's top 5 in strikeouts across the league. Probably the least surprising stat of the day.
Well, when you're mixing pitches like a DJ, fastball, change, sweeper, just spinning hitters into the dirt.
The way opponents have fared against him this season, you'd think the ball was invisible. He's turning at bats into auditions for air guitar.
The Alex Miniak special? For my money, I'll take Jimi Hendrix with Eddie Van Halen as a close second.
Matt Olson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. The Braves off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Acuna. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Acuna, a former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-0. And that is out of play. Just missed. And that's way high. 3-1 now. Out to short, Crawford. Slinging it to first in time. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Popped up. Crawford under this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. You got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, number 3. J.P. Crawford.
Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Olsen takes it in for the out. One away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The first baseman, number 12, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor. One run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Naylor wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
No.
Two down, nobody on. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Scoreless after one. Back in Seattle, now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's
2-0 check
Did he
swing,
swing?
appeal to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. The 2-1. That's towards center. Rodriguez on the move. And there's one down.
That is it. The center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris, the second.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Ball two.
Second inning here, no score. Fouls one off, 2-2. That one
No,
missed.
that's the ball.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball
Batting
4.
sixth, the designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. Number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Quick move to first. Harris back in on a dive. Smith with 4 runs batted in his last game.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
No,
Really
that's the
good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Crawford. Throw to first in time.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. This to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the 2nd. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Panzone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
No.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now. Stays alive. Three-two. Line drive, base hit right field. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
That ball
number
was
24,
absolutely
Julio
ripped. 111 off the bat.
Rodriguez.
And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Rodriguez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Donovan launched a homer in his most recent game. Just missed. Canzone, the base runner at first with one out. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball one.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting up, the shortstop, Mauricio.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Top of the third, no score. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ball one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball two.
Fastball is outside. And he walked him.
Take
Well,
your
he
base.
opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Matt Olson up to the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
Now a quick throw to first. Dubon dives back in safely. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder, the 13, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a 1-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back at the ballpark, this lineup has been one of the most potent in baseball, but they've hit a speed bump today, Singy.
Yeah, still nothing in the runs column. Might be time for some espresso in the dugout.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
There's a swing and a drive. Acuna moving back. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Digging in, number 85. Two down, nobody on. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Next offering upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. On to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Riley, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Here's a 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Michael Harris, the second.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris, the second. Walked his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
That's that RMG. Whoa, wait, my whole team. Oh, wait, we don't need no play. Shoot like Z. Whoa, big old teams with the team had a stand for.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Up the middle, Albies. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now, Cal Raleigh. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Jackknifes out of the way. Hit on the ground to the right side. Olsen takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Outside.
High fly ball out to center field. Harris in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
I think that's just what we need now. Okay, no holding back, yeah, you're free now. And don't it look good on you?
Back at T-Mobile Park, and now it's the Braves DH, Dominic Smith.
Smith.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
There's a strike. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Man, that got him square in the mask. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Albies in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Oh, 1 now. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Eli White.
Now in for the Braves, Eli White. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And he swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses there. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Dubon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Yasver Zulueta, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ferrer getting cranked up as well. Popped up. Gets under it. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back in Seattle, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Fastball for a strike at 95. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Late on that fastball. He goes down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now here is Brendan Donovan. The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-2. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back at T-Mobile Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Matt
off for the
Olson.
Braves, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Spire also throwing. The 1-0.
D-Ride.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. And it's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Oh, 2 now. In the air, center field. Canzone on the move. That's out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Drake Baldwin.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Well struck, right field. Gone! It's his 6th home run of the season. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Wu done for the night. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Yasser
Mariners,
Zulueta
number
gets the ball
61,
now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Zulueta.
Here comes Austin Riley. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Nice grab. Onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle, well, singing, this offense came in with the hottest bats in the league, but they've hit a bit of a wall today.
Yeah, something just feels a little off, Boog, but still plenty of game left in this one. Need to find that extra gear.
That's a ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mariners.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Nothing across against him yet, so he may just let it ride.
Rosarena stands in here, takes ball one low. And a foul ball. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Going. Gone. Randy Rosarena blasts one out. And they tie it up. It's 1-1.
That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Number 85 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball, no.
Two now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Naylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Late with the swing there. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Yoel Payams getting ready to go. Bummer warming up as well. 0-2 now. That one way inside.
Ball 2. Ball.
And a payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Spencer Strider will depart, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
2 outs, runner at first. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Rodriguez not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Wow, nice play. In time. Got him.
You're out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
I've been on top, never go fly, cause I'm meticulous. I keep on winning, putting up dubs. I feel like I'm limitless. I'm in the presidential. You in the lobby.
We go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic.
Now it's Dominic Smith.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Really important at bat coming up now.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Close, but called the ball. Ball one. Tying run at the plate. Outside low. Ball two.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. Eli White in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Mariners holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Eli White next up for the Braves. He is struck out and he is walked. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Ball.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. The throw home. It's offline and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him and end the inning.
So up next, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1. Fouls away the first offering. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit slowly on the ground. Crawford. Save!
No! You beat it.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson. Manager
out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yasver Zulueta won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Matt
Mariners,
Brash on the
number
pitch here.
47.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Strike two. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. On the ground to third. Tags the runner for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
We're
Braves,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Brendan Donovan
Leading up
digs
for the
in now.
Mariners, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Hey.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next to hit, Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a strike in there.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the second baseman who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike one.
Ball.
Kinley, a 6'4" righty, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
No, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Yoel Payams.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order, J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Ball one.
Next offering is in the dirt.
That's a foul ball.
On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to begin the 8th. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. on strikes. And now one away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. He's already homered in this game.
No,
Just
that's a
missed.
ball. Too low.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. The M's leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out looking. Baldwin wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Brash is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
They
the
hand the ball
Mariners,
over to a new
number
arm, Gabe
55.
Spire.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Atlanta,
No, you never like to
the
cut it that
fielder,
close,
Michael
but the
Harris,
hitting
the
streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know, the way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
And the batter now, Michael Harris the second. On the inside corner for a strike. Riley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Braves strand 1. They're still down 5-3.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I it's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open.
Leading up.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Yep.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Got him out on the front
next
foot.
for the Mariners,
Couldn't keep the hands back
number
long enough and
number 12,
played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Josh Naylor, the next to hit.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Well struck right field. That one carrying, and it one-hops the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. It's a double. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
At the plate, Dominic Canzone just missed. Man at second.
No, that's up.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one.
No.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Check swing and he went. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yoel Payams won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Jose
Atlanta,
Suarez
number 54,
taking over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brendan Donovan will hit next. 1 for 3. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Just foul.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Mariners leave a couple, and it remains 5-3. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose A. Ferrer.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's one down.
The batter number one, second baseman, Ozzie.
Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ball, no.
Activity in the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo up and throwing. The Mariners trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. One and two here. Now a miss. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Missed with a changeup and a full count now. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. And there's ball four. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And here is Eli White. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes. Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Braves down to their final out.
The first baseman, Matt.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. This could end it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. The 1-2. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. On to first. Ball game. And the Mariners have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
To be